Hey Virgo, how's it going? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah. We're doing your full moon reading for the Gemini full moon. And yeah, let's get into this. We're actually just gonna move this over here for a minute. Because I do not require a Virgo halo. But many of us Virgos do appear to have a halo, and that could be why the haters be hating on the Virgos. It's okay. You know, we aren't actually perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I digress. Let's get this reading going for all the Virgos out there. And it's not just sun sign. This is moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever stellium you got going on. Check out this reading. It's for you. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the growth of my channel. And I appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the views, okay? Full views, full disclosure, full views. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, please. Thank you. This is our energy. This is some money magic. This is some sustainability. Some feeling like this is like some feeling satisfied with the legacy that we are building for ourselves and for our future. Okay? Okay, we have the Fool reverse though, crossing that. So are you going to take the initiative to really like take the leap towards this 10 of Pentacles energy? Or are you kind of holding back? Are you sort of at a critical point? The crossroads are you listening too much to people telling you what to do when you know what you need to do? I don't know. Are people actually getting in the way of you taking that leap? That's a good question. Maybe actually you're done with people getting in your way. Maybe you need to try something new. That's a good idea for everybody. Try something new. You could be just doing the same old, and it may, like, you'll benefit from it. It's like, you know, you still go to work, you make your money, but because the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, not to be confused with Uranus, but maybe that's a part of the equation here. What I'm trying to say is Uranus is known to be is seen as, right, like the Roman god Uranus is sort of like seen as the ruler of innovation. So when you think innovation, you think what's new. What's new? What's new with you? Maybe nothing's new. There's nothing new under the sun. So, I mean, that's like, that is ancient knowledge. There is nothing matters and nothing is new under the sun. In so many ways, like, we just repeat history over and over and over and over again. It's just dressed up a little bit differently each time. And are you allowing yourself to think that there is something super unique about what it is that you're doing? Or maybe other people think that they're better than you when really there is nothing unique about what it is that they're doing. They're still into the same basic ass shit that everybody else does. Like, we all buy Adidas, we all buy Nikes, we all wear hoodies, and you know what I mean? Like, it's just like what how much money are you putting into it? Where are you sourcing your stuff from? But like at the end of the day, it's all the human experience, and it's all quite similar. And it's really an anomaly to have actual new things happening. We all experience very, very similar walks of life. And it's very beautiful, but in a world where people idolize individuality, it becomes tricky, and then you just get this whole rat race, crab in the bucket vibe happening, and it's toxic. So, yeah, there's a lot of things to think about. I just threw quite a lot at you all. So, overanalyze the F out of that, because Virgos are notorious. But also don't overanalyze the F out of that. Like, don't waste your time. Okay? Because the Fool reversed is definitely overanalyzing the situation. So what do we get out of that full circle rant? Don't overanalyze the things, okay? You don't got time for that. You're busy. Like, you are, you have a system in place here, and it's powerful. It's hot. And it's fiery, and it really is like an A game plan that keeps things moving, keeps things going, keeps things under control, keeps things activated. That's what the universe is basically like handing to you right now. This fiery energy to keep you going and to create a new system that will maybe increase efficiency in your day-to-day life, or in how you keep your energy output sustained in a way that like keeps it going and regulated, so that you're not just like having huge bursts here and then flatlining in between, right? Because we want balance. Now, the King of Cups within your subconscious. So interestingly, we have some like very fiery energy that is not usually affiliated with emotional well-being or intuition. And then we have within, you got this very words, guys, words. Just about feeling. Like you're really in your feels, in your subconscious. Like you're getting in touch with your feelings, maybe. And maybe that's the system that we got going on. Maybe it really is about finding a system, or like practices, systems and practices in order to help you process your emotions. Okay. All right, so support your local tarot reader, or also get connected with maybe some other type of therapeutic practice that speaks to you. All right, I like that. In your past, you really were, maybe you saw the way out. You figured it out. Finally. Or you just, maybe it was like all of a sudden you're just like, wow, I see the light. I'm not even trapped. I can do this. It could have been painful though. It could have been like, sometimes when you see the way out, you realize that you're kind of alone, because no one's around to tell you how to get out. You just really have to embrace your solo experience as a human. You know, we did mention individuality, the facade of individuality, but at the same time, like, you are your own agent, and you do have to make those decisions. You can't have other people living life for you and showing you the way all the time. moving into the future, this poverty mindset or a lack mentality, that might be it. That's moving into the future. It's going to become a thing of the past, right? That's powerful. So when we do move into the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 is sort of about despair and having to take care of yourself. So self-care is going to be critical for you in the near future in order to like maintain this new mindset of releasing yourself from the lack mentality. That's got to be that's got to be like the new intentions that you set for yourself. And your attitude is king right now, like communication and, achieving your goals. Just working your magic. Like your attitude is magical right now. It is definitely like so for you, in favor of you and all of the things that you are trying to manifest in this world. And you really have great ideas. And you're just so full of love and life, and people are seeing that. They recognize the joy that you bring to the table. And also this joy is what's influencing you. It's like you want to raise your vibration. You want to feel this happiness. And even if you have to fake it until you make it, like you're just doing it. Connecting with your inner child. Connecting with, the nostalgia that reminds you of those joyous moments that you had as a child, so that you can bring that and keep that with you as, throughout your walk through life. Also consistency, the wisdom that is associated with consistency. Like these two cards together right here, like the universe is telling you that you just really need to like have that spark of joy be a part of this game to keep you processing your emotions in a way and responding emotionally in a way that is healthy. Because like this doesn't necessarily have to be money or like completion of your life cycle. This is just coming to a point where your health is at its prime, and that's worth more than the price of gold, if you ask me. Because, like, you can have all the money in the world, all the everything in the world, and be, like, so toxic mentally. And it's just going to manifest physically. And maybe you'll be able to, like, stay alive because you have the resources to keep you alive. But, like, what is the quality, really, when you are not connected with the power that's greater than yourself? It's empty. It's like you're an empty shell. Why would you want that? I don't think that that's... There can't be, you can't feel fulfilled in life, truly. You can't know what it is to have that, if that's the case. So there are some things that you need to it's like there's some projects that you need to finish up, or you need to realize that there are some projects that are finishing up for you and that you have to move on to something new. Now, there's going to be things that you take with you as well. It's like you're not completely done. You're not completely finished doing this job of keeping your fire fueled. But there's just some things that you have to repurpose or let go of as you fuel your fire. Projects, most likely, goals, or even like goals that you may have had but you just weren't really connected with. Okay, so there is like this could be a young person in your life who is fabulous, but also like maybe struggling to grow emotionally, or just really maybe being confused emotionally. They could also be, if it's a love interest, then they're very immature and non-committal. So how you want to interact with that is, of course, up to you. However, with all this other stuff going on, all these other like very key aspects of your life in such a critical state of change, I would say that if this is a love interest, don't let it get you distracted. If this is a relationship that you have with, say, like a young person or a family member in your life, I would say that you need to make sure that that is taken care of. Because if there's hard feelings, you're going to have to process them. So how are you going to process your hard feelings and be present to the hard feelings, the need to process other people's hard feelings? Like it's not your responsibility to process people's emotions. But if there's somebody that is less mature than you, you kind of have to take the lead. So you have to really be careful with the words that you use. This Queen of Swords reversed. This could also be someone that is like aggravating the F out of the situation. Yeah, if you're like in between these two, there could be any type of dynamic going on here. But if you have a Queen of Swords reverse and a Page of Cups reverse, you're definitely dealing with a situation where someone is not being truthful, someone is not being honest with themselves, someone is they could be psychologically abusive on some level, like where they just really try to make you see things in a way that is not in alignment with reality, and in a bad way, and it's going to impact the other person negatively, and they're going to really feel bad, or it's going to impact their negative core beliefs and how they emotionally process things. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. It's unhealthy. There's a lot of unhealthy shit going on. Okay. Another young person that maybe requires some guidance on how to manifest and learn and grow. It's going to be challenging. You're going to be dealing with like, a paradigm shift within you on some level. But it's powerful though. It really is. And the change that occurs is like, it's a forever kind of change that is forever going to keep you going forward in a way that is a level up from what you were before. But it's hard to make those changes. It requires a great deal of time. So be patient, I would say. That would be my biggest takeaway from the Seven of Wands coming through for you right now, because you're not going to be the same. There's something that happened to you. It's changed you. You just want peace. You may feel defeated entirely, but you just want peace and you're willing to do what it takes. So don't give too much of yourself though. Okay? Really be careful with your own energy, but the conflict will resolve. I'm definitely confident, and you're gonna, there might be some things that don't change for you, interestingly. Okay. So, all right. Balance is critical to bringing down what needs to come to an end in order to bring balance to the force. Like there's an awakening that you're missing out on. Like you're not seeing the light about something, and it's not something isn't changing. But at the same time, you have all this energy and balance and focus. So like these are very interestingly conflicting cards. I wonder if if you are that doesn't make sense though. Like what I'm thinking is like if you're giving off the impression that you're balanced, or if balance is what you seek and you have all this energy to fuel that fire, Why is it that you're not changing? Like, are we dealing with like issues that are complacent in nature? It's possible. Yeah, I would say yes. You're just holding on to something. A form of narcissism, it could be that you're privy to on some level, but I would say that it's not. I feel like acknowledging this is part of the process, because you're gonna come through. You're gonna really get grounded and boss up in the domestic realm, I'd say, too, with your health, with your home life, with your career. It's really gonna you're gonna feel like you have just like decided to take a seat back on your throne. And I would say this full moon is definitely gonna be it's a super moon. Maybe it has nothing to do with it. I feel like there is some like a little bit of loss here. You don't know. Yeah, we don't know what's happening, how it's gonna play out. But we definitely know that there is an opportunity to shed light on what's been keeping us in the dark. And I literally just pulled the fucking card. Like, holy shit. So how about that? Okay, how about that, guys? It's pretty fabulous, okay? So we got some magic carpet ride energy happening as well. You're going to have fun with this. It's going to make you feel great. It ain't going to last forever, but it's going to feel great. This vibe that comes through, this could be an individual that comes through for you, that gets you all in your feels, and you're just going to be back on track, feeling as confident and vibrant and fabulous as you always are, Virgo. So I love this for you. I really, really do. I really, really do. You're going to be at peace with yourself as well. It's going to be good. You're going to have some new insight, some new perspective, and some new knowledge, and new connection, more importantly, with yourself and with those who you surround yourself with. All right? So take it easy, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.